Good morning, friends. Myself Alpeshwar, and I am going to explain the chapter number 3, linear equation in two variables for standard 10. And in this chapter, today I am explaining the new method for getting solutions of linear equations in two variables, and it is cross multiplication method. It is cross multiplication method. So, friends, before I start the explanation, I would like to remind the theory that I had explained for getting solutions. It is A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2. Then the equations have one solution, means unique solution. Second condition, if A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2, then we can say that the equations do not have any solutions. And third condition is, if A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2, then we can say that the equations have infinitely many solutions. So friends, today I am going to explain about the third method, and it is cross multiplication method. It is very easy. So first I would like to explain the theoretical portion by taking two standard forms of the equation. So concentrate to the board and try to understand the theoretical portion so that you can understand the sums in a minute sense and in the real sense. And once again I recap that the board exam has given 8 marks weightage. Friends, remember 8 marks weightage for this third chapter, and as we had informed that this chapter is divided into two segments. In first segment we will learn the numericals, and in second segment we will learn the word problems. So at present we are learning numerical problems. So look carefully. First, the standard forms of two linear equations, and concentrate to the board. They are a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So friends, these two are the standard forms of the linear equations in two variables. Now we will going to find the roots using which method? It is cross multiplication method. So for that we have to remember the theoretical portion. It is x upon, it is equal to y upon, and it is equal to 1 upon. This portion will be vacant. Now we will replace the value. If we want to put the value below x, then we have to close x. What should we do, beta? We have to close x, and whatever the coefficient, I repeat, whatever the coefficient except x, suppose I want to put the value below x, then I have to remove this x. This should not be considered. Now we have to consider only these two terms. So we have to write down coefficient is b1, b2, c1, c2. So below x we have to write down whatever the coefficients except x terms in both the equations, and mind well, the equation must be in standard form. I repeat friends, the equation must be in standard form. If the equations are not given in standard form, then we have to convert into standard form. So friends, x upon b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2. Now y upon, then we have to close y. So whatever the number x after y, then we have to move right side, not back side. So c1 upon c2 and a1, a2. Then we have to write down below a1. So remove c1, c2. So a1, a2, b1, b2. So friends, do you understand this arrangement? If you understand arrangement, then it is very easy. So friends, don't worry about the method. It is very easy, only it is a little bit new method. So you have to remember carefully. Now we have to multiply right hand side first. I have drawn the arrow. This side we have to multiply first. Therefore, x upon b1 c2 minus, then bracket must be there. If you do not write down bracket, then you will go wrong sometimes, not always, but here is always minus. Here always minus. Then C1 B2. It is equal to y upon C1 A2 minus A1 C2. It is equal to 1 upon A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Then we have to open the brackets. X upon B1 C2 minus B2 C1, y upon C1 A2 minus A1 C2. It is equal to 1 upon A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Now here is equal to sign. Mind well friends, you will sometimes go wrong. Here you write down minus or plus. It is wrong. Here must be equal to sign. So equal to sign must be between all the steps. Now we have to arrange x upon B1 C2 minus B2 C1 is equal to constant 1 upon A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Then another one, y upon C1 A2 minus C2 A1 is equal to 1 upon A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Now we have to do cross multiplication. It will become numerator. Therefore, x is equal to B1 C2 minus B2 C1 upon A1 B2 minus A2 B1. The same way, y is equal to, it will become numerator, C1 A2 minus C2 A1 upon A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Hence, solution is equal to xy is equal to B1 C2 minus B2 C1 upon A1 B2 minus A2 B1, comma C1 A2 minus C2 A1 upon A1 B2 minus A2 B1. It is our answer. I hope that everybody understood it, isn't it? So keep practicing. I am coming by within a less time with the second question.